Hi, hello and welcome to Local TV's Local Taxi. ఈ రోజు మా ఈ లోకల్ టాక్సీలో ద లేటెస్ట్ సెన్సేషన్ లీడర్ హీరోయిన్ రీచా is with me. Gorgeous, beautiful.
Thank you.
And
everyone.
welcome to Local Taxi.
Thank you so much.
And ఇలాంటి ఇంటర్వ్యూ అంటే కార్ లో వెళ్తూ నాన్ జర్నీ ఇంటర్వ్యూ. Is it first time for you?
Yes, it's my first time. I'm really excited.
And మీరు బేసికల్ ఎక్కడి నుంచి?
I'm based in Bombay.
Okay.
But I was brought up completely in US.
Born and brought up in
Born in India, brought up in US, and now based in Bombay. But Hyderabad is my home.
చాలా ప్లేసెస్ కవర్ చేశారు అయితే మీరు. Okay, you love journeys?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Love traveling. Yeah.
So it's like away from in India. You have been to places?
Yeah, I mean I've been all over with my family, from Goa to Udaipur, Jaipur, and Calcutta. I'm Bengali, so my roots are there, and my grandparents stay in Hyderabad.
Okay.
So I've been all over Delhi. I was born in Delhi, and thanks to shooting for Leader, I've seen all of Andhra Pradesh. So
Okay. Now tell me something. How this all started? Leader ane offer, leader ane etla start ayindi?
yeah, actually I just stumbled upon it. It wasn't planned. I didn't go through a long line of auditions, but I heard from a coordinator one time. I was coming back from the gym, and a coordinator said, after auditioning about some 800, 900 girls, I think Shekhar Garu wants you for his lead role in Leader. And I was taken aback because I knew of Shekhar Garu's name, even in the States.
Okay.
I'd seen Happy Days.
Okay.
And so at that time I was like, no, I'm not ready. I'm not mentally prepared to give auditions. But then I went and gave it. And thankfully they liked me. And then on my birthday, they selected me, which was a pleasant surprise. And then I started shooting that Monday following that Saturday.
Okay.
That I auditioned. So it happened very, very fast.
Very fast. So did you are you interested in films or like ముందు నుంచి స్టార్ట్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి as a child?
As a child, I think it's everybody's distant dream.
Watch it on TV and do
small
it in
girls,
a mirror.
Yeah, small Indian girls who are brought up in abroad. We grow up with Indian cinema, so I think we all kind of have that dream, distant dream, but not many get a chance to pursue it. So I was lucky enough, thanks to my parents. I'm an only child, so they supported me, and my cousin, she moved from Calcutta to Bombay to support me, and I'm living with her, and then it's just been a blessing in disguise. So.
So how was this whole journey of Leader?
It was quite a journey. That's exactly how I would label it. It's been a journey of learning about myself as well. So it's a far deeper thing than just having good experiences. And I learned a lot through this whole process. I just had a blast with the entire team. Everybody from the technician to the cameraman to the lightman, assistants, the ADs and the crew, and of course my co-stars. We just all were like one big family. And everybody just welcomed me so open-heartedly. I didn't want to leave, and in fact I got very, very senti in the last day of shooting, and definitely it was a very memorable experience.
And first day first shot తీసినప్పుడు firstly కెమెరా ఫియర్ కొంచెం భయం అవన్నీ ఉండేవి కదా. First day first shot, how was it?
More than camera fear, I was more afraid of how the industry would treat me.
Okay.
Because I only heard of horror stories up until then, and I was really scared, like how the treatment rather. Being it was an AVM production, a Shekhar Kamala film, and my launch with the Ramanaidu Garu's grandson, so I had a lot of intimidating factors. But then, surprisingly, it was very calm. Very casual attitude on set, and everybody was just drinking their tea and telling me, take your time to learn up your dialogues. And I had a lot of help from my co-director Pravina, who helped me prompt with my lines.
Okay.
So I got adjusted to it very quickly, and although I didn't understand the language at the time, it was only a matter of I think 1 or 2 months before I could start fully understanding it. So now I fully understand Telugu and koncham matladtanu. So
కొంచెం మాట్లాడతాను అని చెప్పి కొంచెం చెప్పారు. Okay.
ప్రజలు చచ్చిపోతున్నారా? ఒక చిన్న ఊపిరా
సో ఎలా నేర్చుకున్నారు తెలుగు? అంటే ఈ స్క్రిప్ట్స్ ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయడం, డైలాగ్స్ ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయడం తెలుగు వచ్చిందా, ఆర్ తెలుగు ఫిల్మ్స్ చూసి వచ్చిందా? అంటే తెలుగు ఫిల్మ్స్ కూడా చూస్తూ ఉంటారా? అంటే ఈ లాంగ్వేజ్ ప్రాక్టీస్ మూవీస్ చూస్తూ చేశారా హోంవర్క్?
ఇన్ఫాక్ట్ the language was completely alien to me initially, but then as I said, my grandparents stay in Hyderabad, so I would always hear my grandmother speaking with my maid in Telugu, even though her Telugu is very Bengalified, but I learned words from her, and then of course the whole team helped me, and they said, you need to learn Telugu, so we'll only speak to you in Telugu, and you reply in English, whatever, you need to understand the language, and so that made everything a lot easy for me, and my co-stars really helped me.
So, and how is Rana? You know, see, only Rana is like calm and, you know, chala calm.
No, he's not. He's not in person.
So what we know is in front of camera. Now we're going to see him. Camera mundu okay.
Yeah.
The behind camera, how is Rana?
Behind camera, I mean, I would say there's a lot of similarities in the leader that he portrays, and that's part of his personality. So sometimes I was like, you know, you're so lucky you don't even have to act. It doesn't look like you're acting. So he did a seamless job in that. But off screen, he's a very fun-loving, energetic person, and he's always pulling pranks or like very humorous person. So it's good to have that energy and positivity on set all the time. So, yeah.
That is wonderful. Leader heroine Richa తో ఇంకొన్ని విషయాలు మాట్లాడుకునే ముందు let's take a short break. Welcome back to Local Taxi, and my Local Taxi లో లీడర్ హీరోయిన్ Richa is with me. And Richa, అంటే ఇందా నుంచి ఆవిడ అక్కడే ఉన్నాను, టింగ్ 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 అని నవ్వుతున్నారా? నవ్వుతుంటే నేను క్వశ్చన్స్ మర్చిపోతున్నాను, ఏం మాట్లాడదా మర్చిపోతాను. నేను కామన్ కదా నాకు. ఓకే ఓకే Richa, రానా గురించి మాకు చెప్పారు. And how is Richa?
Richa is very much like Archana, the role that I play in the film. She's a very level-headed girl, very grounded girl, and a very, you know, she's very true to her morals and traditional values and all, which is very much like me. And on the outside, she portrays a very strong, level-headed, independent woman. But she has a soft side inside. And the portrayal of her was done in a very simple Telugu manner. So she portrayed it very beautifully in the sense that she was dressed up like a traditional Telugu girl. That was very different for me because I was only used to, you know, the NRI Western type of styling. So first when I heard about the role, I thought it was going to be like a corporate, you know, corporate TV channel news reporter. But then I was dressed in a very ethnic type of way, like in khadi salwars and all that stuff. So it was interesting, but it was nice, and hopefully, you know, people liked me in that look. I've been getting good feedback. So.
Hey CM, hey CM, Rashtam Paripodu, sweet welcome, Prayam Repuradu.
Now this is all idanta Richa before camera.
Richa is.
అంటే మామూలుగా అల్లరి చేస్తుందా? Is she mischievous?
No, I'm not mischievous. I'm actually very shy.
Okay.
I don't seem like it, but I love a good sense of humor, and I'm very easily entertained. So I laugh at almost anything, even if you crack the worst joke. I'm still the only person laughing. And what else can I say about myself? I believe I'm a very honest person,
Okay.
and I'm very loyal to my friends and family, and I don't take anything for granted. I don't take anybody for granted. So that's me. Very simple. Nothing more to it.
అంటే ఇప్పుడు యూనో ఆఫ్ ద కెమెరా తెలిసిపోయింది, ఆన్ ద కెమెరా మాకు తెలిసింది. సో మాకు ఇప్పుడు డైరెక్ట్ యూనో పర్ఫెక్ట్ ఇమేజ్ అండ్ మీకు పర్ఫెక్ట్ ఇమేజ్ ఇచ్చిన శేఖర్ కమ్లా గారు, అండ్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు టెల్ అబౌట్ హిమ్.
Oh my
ఎందుకంటే
God.
మాకు తెలిసినంత వరకు శేఖర్ కమ్లా యూనో వి టెన్ టు లిసన్ ద వర్షన్స్ యూనో ఫ్రమ్ ద హీరో, ఫ్రమ్ ద హీరోయిన్, ఫ్రమ్ ద ప్రొడ్యూసర్, అండ్ everybody says like calm, always smiling. He said okay, take your time.
Well, really, I mean, there's far more to him than just that, but that's like the aura that he gives. And I don't think anybody will ever have anything negative to say about him, because he's literally always smiling, and that just gives you such a good confidence boost. And he did call me stubborn a few times during the shoots, because I resisted, like, no, I will not do this, no, I will not do this. But then he kind of cajoled me into understanding that it's part of my character and I have to do it, basically. So then I adapted to that very fast, and he and I shared a very giggling type of relationship, because I would always tease him on whatever the matter was, and he would always respond with, I know what you're thinking, Richa man. He called me Richa man. I don't know why. Rana was called Rana man, so that translated to Richa man when he called me. But a very, very sweet man, very humble person, and a great human being above all else. So it is really my honor to be selected to work with him in my very first film.
ప్రజల చేత, ప్రజల యొక్క, ప్రజల కోసం 8 కోట్ల ఆంధ్రుల భవిష్యత్తు నిర్దేశించే దేవాలయం.
అధ్యక్ష మీరు చెప్పండి, రమ్మని చెప్పు, రాళ్లతో వస్తానని వీళ్ళు జాగిర్ రాసుకున్న ఈ రాష్ట్రాన్ని మొత్తం అక్కడ దోపిడీ చేస్తూ
దీంతో సభలో తీవ్ర కలకలం
వాకౌట్ చేస్తున్నాం సార్.
ఇదన్న మాట మన అసెంబ్లీ.
మేము నిరసనగా వాకౌట్ చేస్తున్నాం సార్. మీరు ఒక్క నిమిషం కూర్చోండి మీరు.
And for the first film you got such a specialist in this genre, Mr. Shekhar Kamla, and the launching Rama Naidu's grandson. This is Rana, and alage the biggest and the most prestigious banner, AVM Productions. And it wasn't like from a bumper offer. It was like a dream come true. It's a huge gift.
I mean, when I got the full specs of the film, of the project, I was just getting more and more overwhelmed, and that made me kind of back out initially, because I was like, they are no way going to take me for this, because I'm not experienced, and I've had no previous experience acting since I was 7 or 8 years old, when I used to do drama and school plays. So yes, being a part of an AVM project is a huge honor, and knowing that they're one of the biggest production houses in the South, I couldn't have asked for a better first film experience, and the treatment that I got was amazing. So they treated me like royalty. All the technicians, from all aspects, they were just so good to me. So I couldn't have, I have nothing to complain about. And they did launch Kamal Hassan, and they are creditable for Shivaji. So now I can say that I'm part of their whole league as well, so it's an honor.
And ఈ complete shooting lo, it was like, I supposed not to ask that, which is your memorable moment, or is like, every day is something memorable.
Every day
but something happening. One day where you don't forget, like this thing happened, some Atka Jatka happened.
One day, I remember, I was in a really bad mood, and nobody ever sees me in a bad mood. I'm always happy, and that's what I always...
Ding, ding.
Ding. But one day I was in a bad mood. I don't know what happened, but I brought it onto the sets, and I brought it through my dialogues also. And it just wasn't working for me, and everybody was just telling me to calm down, and that I have to perform. I have to be in my role, and I have to leave everything personal aside.
Get in action shoes.
Exactly. And I couldn't do it for a while, but then Rana and Shekhar Garu and Praveena, my co-director, they told me the importance of switching on, switching off camera rolls, and you have to perform. You have to be in those shoes until the cut is taken. So that's what acting is all about, and I learned from that. So
that
since then I had more, I was in bad moods in the future. But
so this concept was useful.
Yeah, exactly,
on,
exactly.
Oh, good. Leader in a film, it was shot beautifully. We would see the trailers and everything. Especially, where was it all shot? in AP?
It was,
ఎక్కడెక్కడ shoot
it was
చేశారు?
mainly shot in Hyderabad.
Okay.
We shot in Nanak Ramguda, but it was also shot throughout AP. And I could relate with my father. He grew up in coastal Andhra.
Okay.
So we went all the way from like Karamchedu, which is Rana's hometown village, to Guntur and Rajamundry and Vijayawada and Vizag. And I saw the beauty of India through Andhra Pradesh. And it was just completely eye-opening and something that I'd never seen before. So when I shared it with my mother, she was kind of awestruck that like, we haven't even gotten to see this side of India. How are you able to see it? But I have again this project to thank for that. So it's been much more than just a film for me.
లీడర్ గురించి రీచాతో మాట్లాడుతుంటే అలా వస్తూనే ఉన్నాయి. ఇన్ ద మీన్ టైమ్ లెట్స్ టేక్ ఎ షార్ట్ బ్రేక్. వెల్కమ్ బ్యాక్ టు లోకల్ టాక్సీ. అండ్ లోకల్ టాక్సీలో లీడర్ హీరోయిన్ రీచాతో ఉన్నాము. ఆవిడతో చాలా కబుర్లు చెప్తున్నాను, నేను అప్పటి నుంచి చెప్తున్నాను. బ్రేక్ ఇచ్చినా కూడా మేము మాట్లాడుకుంటున్నాము, బ్రేక్ అయిపోయాక కూడా మాట్లాడుకుంటున్నాము. ఆవిడేమో నవ్వుతూనే ఉంది. ఓకే రీచా, అంటే తెలుగు కొంచెం కష్టం కాబట్టి తెలుగు ఇప్పుడు నేర్చుకుంటున్నారు అండ్ చాలా బాగా నేర్చేసుకున్నారు. ఆల్రెడీ ఇందాక నన్ను తెలుగులో 2-3 అన్నారు, తిట్టారో పోయారో ట్రై చేస్తున్నారు. ఓకే, అంటే ఇప్పుడు షూటింగ్ టైంలో ఎవరైనా యూనో జోక్స్ వేసేవాళ్ళ? అంటే మీకు తెలుగులో జోక్స్ వేసేవాళ్ళ మీ మీద? బికాస్ యూ డోంట్ అండర్స్టాండ్, నో? సో వెనక నుంచి రానా కానీ somebody used to tease you?
Everybody would have their moments where they were sharing Telugu jokes. And I would be the only one wondering, like, what are they laughing about? Why are they laughing? And but then they had to retranslate in English, and then it wasn't so funny. So then it was like a delayed reaction, and I would start laughing, but it wasn't as funny as it would have been in Telugu. So.
అంటే మిమ్మల్ని ఎవరు అనేవాళ్ళ? They used to tease you?
Yeah, initially, but not later on because
మీకు కూడా వచ్చేసింది కదా తెలుగు.
Initially it was just understanding the sound of Telugu, and for me before all South Indian languages were the same. Tamil was the same as Kannada, as Malayalam and Telugu, so I had no idea. But then once I started getting familiar with the language, it was quite sweet, quite melodious, and it shares a lot of similarities with Bengali even.
Okay.
Because both of them are derived from Sanskrit, so there are few words that are very common between Bengali and Telugu.
Okay.
So
you started watching Telugu films now?
Yes.
Huh?
Started, yes.
Okay. What did you watch recently?
I watched Arya 2.
Okay.
I watched Kick. And what else have I watched? I watched a bunch of films I can't remember.
Okay. స్లో ప్రాసెస్ మీకు కూడా అన్ని అర్థమైపోతున్నాయి సినిమాలు. మన తెలుగు సినిమా అర్థమైపోతుంది రీచాకి. సో నెక్స్ట్ సినిమాకి షీఈ్ ఆల్ సెట్ రెడీ. అండ్ ఇలాగే ఈ ఫిలిమ్స్ లో కూడా కాకుండా నేను ఇట్స్ ఫస్ట్ ఫిలిం బట్ ఐఎమ్ నాట్ సపోజ్ టు యాజ్ బట్ డ్రీమ్ రోల్ అని ఐ వాంట్ టు డూ సచ్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ రోల్.
Dream role. I think I got my dream role in my first movie itself, and I'm really saying it frankly because although it wasn't a commercial glamorous heroine role, I had a role fully of substance, and it's a Shekhar Kamala heroine role, which is very prestigious actually. So it was written beautifully, and it really appealed to me, and the role appealed to my inner self,
Okay.
which is how roles should be. You should be able to relate to the character, which oftentimes isn't the case. But other than that, I think in future projects, I'd love to do glamorous heroine roles as long as they do have some impact on the audience. And as I grow as an actor, I think I'd like to do a variety of different kinds of roles and experiment later on once I become comfortable with my own acting skills. So.
Now we'll go for the rapid fire.
Okay.
Okay, your favorite hero?
Rana.
Favorite heroine?
Trisha.
Trisha. Okay, when you're angry, your favorite hero?
When I'm angry, my favorite hero.
Yeah.
What kind of question is this?
Okay. When you're angry, what would you call Rana?
Rana.
Rana.
Yeah.
When you're happy?
Rana man.
Rana man. Okay. And director?
Shekhar Kamala.
Okay. Director you want to work with?
I'm still learning about Telugu industry, so there's an array. I'm open. So,
Hindi? Bollywood?
what about Bollywood?
Bollywood, yeah. Best actor?
Amir Khan.
Amir Khan.
Yeah.
Heroine?
Priyanka Chopra.
Where is Richa, yaar? Richa should come everywhere,
Richa,
no? Yeah,
no.
that's the reason, okay. And I think we are done. మా లోకల్ టాక్సీలో మీరు వచ్చినందుకు we were so happy.
Thank
And
you so much.
మా లోకల్ టీవీ ప్రేక్షకులకి తెలుగు ఆడియన్స్ కి what do you want to say?
Andariki, hello. I'm na peru Richa, and it was a pleasure being on Local Taxi. I hope everybody enjoys the film. I really enjoyed making it, I really enjoyed taking part of it. So do enjoy. Andaru tappakunda leader chudandi.
ఓహో వండర్ఫుల్ అసలు మొత్తానికి అన్ని బాగా చెప్పారు. బట్ మా లోకల్ టాక్సీలో we have like closing ceremony, we have a pledge.
Okay.
What we say, it's like so you have to start pledge. Okay. Hi, I'm Richa.
Hi, I'm Richa.
I'm doing the lead role for
I'm doing the lead role for Leader.
okay, and this was my best interview.
This was my best interview.
Pradeep was great.
Pradeep was great.
Pradeep was awesome.
Pradeep was awesome.
My every interview will be with Pradeep.
My every interview will be with Pradeep. What kind of pledge is this?
Okay, thank you so much. It was fun and all the best and
Thank you so
congratulations.
Thanks.
And so అది మై లోకల్ టాక్సీలో లీడర్ హీరోయిన్ రీచాతో జరిగింది మై లోకల్ టాక్సీ. అండ్ మరో లోకల్ టాక్సీలో మరో సెలబ్రిటీతో మళ్ళీ కలుద్దాం. అంటిల్ దెన్ దిస్ ఇస్ ప్రదీప్ సైనింగ్ ఆఫ్.